A multidimensional array is a collection of data segregated in row and column, just like a two-dimensional array, but it is an extension of the 2D array. In the previous lecture, we have seen the functionality of a 2D array, and in this lecture, we will explore the concept of multidimensional arrays and how they can be applied in programming tasks. Multidimensional arrays allow developers to create a more complex data structure, which can be easily accessed and manipulated. In multidimensional arrays, nested arrays are assigned under a single array. Means if we have multiple two-dimensional arrays, we can assign all arrays under a single array. Let's see a practical. Here I have multiple 2D arrays. For example, let ARR1 is equal to, and then we have this array. Similarly, we have ARR2 and ARR3. Now, because we have these three as 2D arrays, I'm going to assign these arrays to a single array. I'll say let table is equal to ARR1, ARR2 and ARR3. Now I'll just say console log and table. Let's run the code. And we get nested data organized in structured format. We can also access any data as we can access it in a two-dimensional array. So here I can say console log table 2, 1 and 0. Now let's run the code. And here we get the first element of the second array from the third 2D array. So here 2 refers to the row of the main array, 1 refers to the row but in the child array, and 0 indicates the column, the exact data or the exact element of the child array. We can also write this code in this way where we can directly assign this 2D array to the main parent array. Let's run the code and we can see the output is the same. Now let's try to traverse through this array. Now as we discussed earlier that when we have 2D array we need row and column, that is a nested loop, but here we will need to nest at one more level. So first is going to be, say for example, let I is equal to 0, table of I, I'll say not equal to undefined and I++. Similarly, I'll say let j is equal to 0, table I of j not equal to undefined, j++, and can have another loop inside where I'll say let k is equal to 0, table of I, j and k not equal to undefined and k++. Now let's just display console log table of I, j and k and run the code. And now we get each individual data pieces, that is each element in the list. Hope you get an idea of what a multidimensional array is and how we can traverse through such complex data structures.